Welcome back to another exciting episode. Last time on Ravenloft, Richie killed Sawtooth, and then he was led away by some cops. And you guys didn't really know what to do. Since then, Olstein and Lonnie have taken the three of you back to their home, and you guys are now hanging out in their basement. Everybody gets a short rest.
Yay!
And you guys are kicking back ideas. You're kicking ideas back and forth. What do we do? What do we want to do? And Olstein at one point excuses himself to the restroom, leaving his young, impressionable sister with three grown, violent, and powerful people that he's only just met. It's very poor planning there, really, on his part. Olstein's a horrible brother.
Powerful.
So, that's where you guys are right now. You are in Olstein's basement, planning next steps.
I'm in danger.
Well, how old is Lonnie again?
10.
10.
Ish.
Okay.
Ish.
I'll just kind of like speak like over Lonnie as if I don't really know how to interact with a 10-year-old. So I'm just going to act as if she doesn't understand me. And so I'll just speak openly about other dimensions, which are totally normal, I'm sure. So we came here, and it seems that everything is fine. I mean, relatively now, we can probably assume that the spikes were, in fact, that, little party they did there, eating of the hearts and whatnot. Do you guys think otherwise? You think there's more to come?
Man, I really hope not.
What's this town do for the rest of the year? Like, what's it like normally when they're not hunting down Sawtooth?
Lonnie, living here, reports back to you that it's just a regular old town the rest of the year. They celebrate this thing called Christmas that's coming up in a couple months that Lonnie's really excited about. And she goes to school, which she hates, but she likes her teacher. And she, I'm answering a lot for you, Lonnie, and I'm really sorry. If you want to take the reins, then please feel free to do so. It's just a normal 1960s town, and Lonnie can fill in the details if she wants.
No, I mean,
Why do you like that Christmas so much?
free stuff, duh,
Everything's free on Christmas.
and gift wrap.
Free.
Wait,
Guys, we're
do you
taking
guys
that
do
back
more
with us.
pillaging compared to today? We saw so much pillaging.
That comes after this thing called Thanksgiving.
That seems like kind of a juxtaposition, but okay.
See, seems like a very black day indeed.
It usually lands on a Friday too.
Do
I
we
don't
have
know
those
what that
reverse-
means.
Do you have days of the week? I don't know.
So
Well,
there's no
go-
danger, is there now, right?
There's what?
There's no danger, right? The Sawtooth is gone. Richie's in jail, I guess. And
Not until next year.
I guess we go back. I mean,
yeah, I don't know exactly if there's anything else we're supposed to do here. He didn't really say much. He told us how to get back, and he told us to investigate. We found what's probably the cause. It's likely that heart eating, and I think we're done here.
And we don't
just-
want to run out of time either, because we had a time limit. And when I asked about it, I felt dumb because everybody looked at their watches, and apparently we have those, and I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, are we just going to leave these people like do this ritual to feel safe or to get out of here? I mean, don't they just? Why don't they just? Are they dumb? Why don't they just think to be somewhere safe? Because that's all we have to do, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Maybe they don't know that. Or maybe it's different for them.
We'll save this one. And I point at Lonnie. Lonnie, we're going to take you to a safer place, okay?
We're going to abduct a 10-year-old right under Olstein's nose.
I don't know if that's legal.
He's going to come back from the bathroom. He's like, where'd my sister go?
Well, like my mom always says, we can just leave a note.
Which is exactly what Lonnie's mother did 3 years ago.
Oh, no.
She's still in town.
No.
Somewhere.
No.
Yeah. What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, she just left to be with another guy.
Oh, okay.
What did you think?
I'll tell you later.
I was going to say, I'm familiar with that tone.
But yeah, I was in trouble for a moment.
Yeah, right.
I was in deep trouble for a moment. And since then, Lonnie's dad has been drowning his sorrows, in spirits.
We're not allowed to have dad's juice, so.
All right, kidnapping it is.
All right, Lonnie, all you have to do is click your heels 3 times and say there's no place like home. Just think a place that you want to be safe. And you should head to where it's safe. I mean, that's all we were told, and it seemed to work. Also, and then you hear Corvin just spit out a long string of numbers for some reason. Remember that. That'll help.
You got all that, kid?
Some of those numbers I don't think
just
I
think
can
of somewhere
memorize
safe.
on me.
I think that should be a good starting point. Numbers might help, but just think of somewhere safe.
Where did Olstein say he's going again?
Water
Sure.
closet. His exact words were water closet.
Water closet. So do we wait for him to come back and then let him know that we're leaving? I mean, how long are we going to be? Do you know how long your brother's going to be in the water closet?
Well, if he's going to the water closet, probably a while.
So, Lonnie, you actually know that this is something that Ollie does. Anytime he excuses himself to the water closet, it means that he's going to be gone, and he's not actually using the restroom.
Okay.
He's run off.
Okay. So just like gone. There's no like time frame.
Nope. You know that he usually says that right before he sneaks off to do whatever teenagers in this town do.
Okay.
Teenagers who have been shot twice with a shotgun.
Pistol.
Oh, okay. I'm glad it was a pistol, not a shotgun.
Yeah, that'd be rough. So that's information you can share with the others, or you can just be a 10-year-old and not really think it's important. That's up to you.
Okay, I will share with the group then because I have no filter as a 10-year-old.
I understand. Hopefully he's not trying to break his friend out of jail. I don't know if that's going to end up too well. He didn't seem to be in the best of moods. But we should probably leave a note and just say, like, don't worry, Lonnie's safe. If you want to be safe, just think about it. And surely he'll understand that message, and he won't be stuck here and die.
Because is that all your people, Lonnie? You got your brother who disappeared, your mom who left a note 3 years ago, and that's it?
That's it.
All right. Sounds like we got a new member of the group, you guys. I'm so excited. How are you with the knife? And I pull out my dagger.
Are you giving the... You know what? Never mind.
Lonnie, you know that you're pretty good with this old mace that your dad had in the basement from his harvesting days. You have your mace now.
Okay.
Is it like a weapon mace now, or is it like the
Yeah,
big-
it's a full on beat him in the skull mace, not a little
Yay.
spray can.
Oh, you got your own stuff. Okay, I'll put mine away then. All right, you guys. Well, I think we should go. I am very concerned about this time limit we were given and our abilities to get distracted. So we should go.
I agree. I don't know if I like this Christmas thing. Sounds chaotic.
The
fair.
bleeding handy was a little weird for me. I'm gonna be honest, but yeah. Does that happen to everybody, Lami?
I don't get out much.
And I think, should we start heading back?
Yes.
Cool. I think really hard about where we want to go. I think that's what they told us last time.
You guys leave Olstein's basement with his younger sister in tow, making your way through town. You can see the fires burning low. The mobs are pretty scarce now. They're not out and pillaging as they once were. You see some shopkeepers trying to sweep up glass. You see some people trying to fix broken doors. One of the things that you notice as you leave Olstein's house is that his truck is gone. So wherever he is, he's taken that with him. And you begin the walk out of town, back the way you came, through the fields. Yeah.
And we did leave the note, right?
What would you have liked the note to say? Sorry,
it was
took your kid.
I was saying, Lonnie is safe, and if you want to be safe, just think about it. And that's all I wrote.
Doesn't he have to head in a
Right.
general direction though?
We leave an arrow on the note so he knows which way.
Yeah.
Okay. Good
Perhaps,
stuff.
maybe. Do we know what direction we came from? North, south, east, west? Do we have any idea of our bearings, where we came from?
You came from the north.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little note on there. Go north.
Are you putting a note on our note?
Yeah, a little P.S. Go north.
What, a sticky note on a sticky note.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a sticky note on his sticky note. This seems excessive.
Was there like a landmark from where they came from, or that they could
Or-
just like doodle?
No. That landmark would just be cornfield, but the whole town is surrounded by cornfield. That's pretty much
Oh.
all you guys know.
All right. Well, I guess we're heading north.
We're walking.
All right. You head north through the town, and you hit the edge of the cornfield, and there's that asphalt road leading northward through the fields, and you guys you keep walking, and you keep walking, and you keep walking until up ahead you see flashing blue and red lights.
Uh-oh.
Guys, they're having a party. Should we go say hi?
I have an impending sense of dread. I don't know why.
I mean, it looks like a celebration or something. We should probably go. I mean, at least take a look, right?
Do we have time though? We really need to get back.
You've got
True.
time.
But do they look like they're in the direction we're walking, anyways?
Oh yeah, for sure.
We gotta go
Blocked
past
off
them
the
anyways.
road, have they?
It doesn't look like they've blocked off the road. You're a ways off. You'd have to get
Okay.
closer to be sure, but it doesn't look like they've blocked off the road.
Okay. All right. I've seen too many cop movies. Anyways. Yeah, let's keep going. Because what could possibly go wrong here?
Now we roll new characters.
By the way, Lonnie, we don't know what cops look like, so we have no reference to say like, oh, this might be a bad idea. But actually, no, we saw them got into the cop car, right? Never mind. We know what cop cars
Yeah.
look like. Did they light up?
You
the
know
lights
what
when
cop
they
cars
took them away?
look like. They did have the flashing lights, so you do recognize them. I don't really think that you know that what cops are, or that they're like the equivalent of like a city watch. But you'd be familiar with the lights. You'd be like, hey, we just saw those like 40 minutes ago, hour ago.
Yeah, fair enough. I forgot that we saw them go into a cop car. So,
Yeah.
In that case, I would be a little bit more hesitant to go straight towards them, but I'd still go towards them. But like in like a little, within like one row of corn, it's separating us from the road.
Gotcha.
I'll follow suit. I'll go with what Corbin. I'll go with what Corbin's doing.
All right,
Okay.
you guys
And
want to
I'll-
be like within the corn? Okay.
Are we trying to
Cool.
be stealthy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As you guys approach, you can see that these police cars, they're parked on the right side of the road, and just on the other side of these cars, off the road and into the field, there's a big opening, and over the cars, you can see a tall wooden spire with like a cross, almost crucifix like, standing up in the corn. I'm going to need everybody to roll stealth as they try to ninja their way through the corn.
Dang, 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 dang.
With
I'm doing.
disadvantage for Morgan.
I actually do roll at disadvantage just because I'm wearing heavy armor.
Heavy armor.
But my disadvantage, literally, I roll a 10 and an 11. So that's going to be a 12 for me at disadvantage. Dang, 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 dang.
Okay, now which dice is that?
It's
On
the
the
D20,
Okay.
and then you'll add the little stealth
Yeah.
number.
Gotcha.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
Me?
Yeah.
I just have my leather armor.
Okay, cool. Got a 14, a 24, a 12, and an 8. So yeah, Morgan, your armor clangs together and the corn stalks brush up against it. You're making quite a bit of noise. And then Lonnie is right in tow behind Mora, and Mora, she like tugs on you a little bit and she goes, "Those are cops." And making a lot of shuckus. That's a good one. It's like ruckus, but different, and it's related to corn. That's a good one. That's a good joke. I'm glad you changed that word for humor reasons. Making a lot of shuckus. And you see two police officers wheel around their vehicles, and they hold pistols up toward the corn where you are, and one of them shouts, "Who's there?"
Corvin will, with his like hands kind of like not on any weapons or anything like that, will come out of the corn like, "Oh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to spook you. We dropped something in the cornfields during the festivities earlier."
Yeah, roll deception. This is fun.
Oh, at 25, natural 20.
Oh.
I believe him.
What'd you drop?
You get out of here, and you get out of here quick.
All right. No problem. So I can't grab my thing. I have to go right now.
I don't care where your thing is, but you need to leave.
Oh. All right. I kind of go like, do you want me to go back on the road or back in the stocks here?
I don't care where you go, just don't be here.
All right.
Corbin, you do
If
a
your
lot of
thing is down the road, then you head down the road and you do it now. If it's back in the stocks, then you turn around and you walk. You
Okay.
walk till you don't see us no more.
Thank
right.
you, sir. And I grab Corbin. I'm like, Corbin, you just got to learn to shush. And that's coming from me.
Just be cool, man.
I'll go back into the stalks of corn and we'll continue forward then. If they don't stop us going down the road, that's fine.
I just imagined you doing the whole Homer Simpson thing, just disappearing into the bush.
Back into the corn. All right. Yeah. Are you guys following the road, or are you staying in the corn?
Do you guys have any opinions?
I think we're fine in the corn just now. I mean, if it hadn't been for my ruckus and Alani Shuckus, I think we would have actually done pretty good stealth-wise.
Yeah,
I think it's a good strategy.
You return to the corn and you continue heading northward until you're fairly positive that you're far enough away from the cops and whatever it is they were doing. And now, if you would like to, you can get back on the road.
Yeah. Was the crucifixion like obvious from the road as we were walking, or like once we went back in the corn we couldn't really see much more to it?
You could kind of see like that. That's all you saw is you saw like an opening where there was no corn growing. So just like it had been like a clearing, and then you saw what was basically what you would put a scarecrow on. Right. It wasn't very tall. It was only about 9 feet at its highest, and it was made out of wood. But you can't really see what they were doing over there.
Do the lights continue behind us? Like, do they still continue to flash, or did they pull away?
As you look back, you do still see lights.
All right. Well, looks like the prep for next year's already started, but don't know if we necessarily need to deal with it now. It might be a good thing to note for if we are tasked to come back here next year to take care of it, that there is a particular spot. But I don't know. Would you guys want to intervene right now, or just leave that for future problems for us?
Not trying to be that guy, but I mean, we do are a little bit of a time frame here, and I really don't gotta get locked here.
You have plenty of time.
Oh, we got plenty of time
before dawn. Yeah, it's you have hours of available time before you have to. But before you've been given like the cutoff of try and be back.
Let's go do it. Let's go.
We've got the go ahead. We have plenty of time. Let's go mess with it.
I'm not like trying to push you guys one way or the other. It's totally up to you. But I don't want you to feel like confined by time. It's not that big of a confinement. You guys have until dawn, and it's maybe about 1 a.m. You guys still have at most you guys have like 5.5 hours.
Like, this is a big cornfield. I mean, if we gave ourselves a little bit of distance, we could probably sneak around and take a look at whatever they got going on over there. Maybe get more information for the good doctor.
That is, I mean, I don't think he's really going to be picky for what we give him, but the more the merrier, I assume. So
Do you think you would give me more to talk about with Alan?
Oh, definitely. Most definitely.
Then we can do it.
All right. So The crucifixion was set up in like a clearing on the other side of the road than we were on, correct?
Correct.
So you guys want to just go ahead and move over to the other side of the road and just go a little bit deeper and just try to make our way forward?
Yeah, that sounds like a solid strategy.
Like circle around and then come in through the corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll strip out of my armor and just go nude. So no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just don't want to roll at disadvantage for my next stealth roll.
Not
It's
for
okay,
the 10-year-old.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
illegal
leave.
where we're from.
I'm gonna leave now.
Okay.
I'm gonna die of embarrassment.
I'm gonna let you guys talk tactic. I have to redraw the map because you saw.
Go in a different
I know
direction.
you guys saw what I drew. It's definitely not a cornfield. So give me a moment.
All right.
And I'll have that done.
Corbin's going to go ahead and spend some time before we move forward to summon an unseen servant or two, depending on how much time we want to prep. Those were the ones that were helping cleaning the house, the mansion. And we can use these guys. You see me pat the air. There's nothing there, but he assures you something's there. And they could distract him or make some noise, or, you know, they can maybe go steal their car. I don't know how well they'll drive, but
I'm just gonna sit next to Lonnie and be like, Lonnie, you're kind of short, but I think you could use that to your advantage. There's this thing called the femoral artery. Take this. I'm just here teaching her all the places she could use to stab and slash.
We're amazing influences. We're so great with kids.
What are you talking about? She's learning so much.
Street smarts.
She hates this school place. Now she's learning here.
I'm trying to think. I'm think stealthy. I'm just envisioning stealth. I am the stealth.
But honestly, as a rogue, I don't think I have a lot of stuff to prepare. I just have my weapons.
Yeah, I don't have much.
Yeah.
There's a lot of corn here.
Are you hungry?
I do have a tinderbox. I don't know how well it will go up into flames, but that would cause a rather big distraction.
You want to burn all their food, and you think it's weird I'm teaching Lonnie about where to cut somebody?
You notice I did not comment on that at all. It seems
Okay.
perfectly good to me.
That's true. That wasn't.
I just like the idea of roasted corn.
Could have tried to burn it all. Just all pops corn all of a sudden.
I love popcorn.
We just invented popcorn for these people.
Now they don't have to stab that guy for candy.
Exactly. They don't need to stab him for candy or eat his hearts. We gave them a healthier, popcorn's not
Healthier. Yeah.
alternative. Okay, you guys should stick with the hearts and the candy. Okay.
Right, I'm gonna grab up my phone charger really fast while DM is distracted. Ready to go.
Wow.
Hey, where'd she go?
She rolled for stealth.
She did roll a 24. Yeah.
Yes. It's like she was never here.
The oldest known popcorn was found in 1948, so you're a little late.
Oh.
No, this town's just a little late, okay? They just haven't got the memo.
It's a different dimension. It's like a Twilight Zone kind of dimension. Maybe they don't know of it yet. Maybe that's actually the point of this dimension. Imagine a place where they have not
Without
invented
popcorn.
And they
That's
stab a really tall guy and eat his heart. But no, they do not have popcorn. That is the point.
The most exciting part of this episode is over because my camera is back on. So yeah, you guys, you're gonna circle around and then try and look at the clearing from within the corn, right? I'm gonna need more stealth rolls if you guys are going to be stealthy.
No.
I know.
Let's see how I do at disadvantage some more.
And an unseen servant is also going to try to drive a car if
Okay.
the cops are still there.
12, 16, 5.
Guess what stats I padded?
A rogue padding dex and stealth? Who would have guessed?
Who would have known?
Not I, said the cat.
I'm sorry, we're doing stealth again?
Yes,
Yeah, we sure are.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. As you guys approach, who's first?
I'm second.
Okay.
I'll go last. I'll cover
Corvin
the
will be
rear.
first then.
Corvin will be first.
I'm pulling a Kronk in the back as I'm trying to be stealthy.
But you have no wall.
That's a pretty good
so you
call.
Just you kind of like lean back on the.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm also gonna put you guys in single file. That way, you guys are messing with like the same corn over and over again instead of all new, fresh corn stalks making noise. So that's kind of what you're looking at. Let me
I see
if I
corn.
can. See, like I moved everything so that it would be closer to the camera, and now it was a bad decision. Ah. All right. So that is the clearing that you guys see. This guy right here, he is just a middle-aged man in overalls, and he is shoveling dirt into a large hole. And then all the other minis that you guys see, I'm going to do that so that you guys can see the whole thing. All the other minis that you guys see, those are all cops. And then the two, Robert, you called them dinosaurs earlier. Those are dogs.
Okay. That makes sense.
Those are police dogs. The 9 foot tall cross, the scarecrow cross, is depicted by the purple ink.
Looks like
It's got a very
Pokeball.
wide base so that it doesn't fall over. And yeah, that is what you guys see. What would you like to do?
Go home.
What do they have on the cross? Is there anybody on it? Is there a scarecrow on it?
There is not a scarecrow on it, but you don't think that there is need for one. You haven't seen a crow the whole time you've been here.
Well, the way we're trekking through that corn.
What else are what are they doing besides just standing there? Does it look like they're guarding anything in particular?
They're literally just watching this old man shovel dirt and soil into this hole.
Okay.
Guys, this is creepy.
Does it like look like a grave, or like what kind of hole are we looking at? What kind of size?
Oh yeah, give me a perception check from where you are.
16.
16. Yeah, you can't see much of it because of that crucifix that's in the way. But based on the pile of dirt that is nearby, you're pretty certain that that could be grave-sized.
I'm trying to think about everything we've seen since we've come here. I turn to Lonnie and I'm being really stealthy and I ask, is murder illegal here too?
I'm a 10-year-old. I don't know anything about the laws.
Okay, so you think it's fine? Never mind.
Our moral compass is Lonnie.
I carry a mace. How much would I know?
To be fair, we did murder those street thugs in the last session with no
Yeah, but
consequences.
it was the purge night. It doesn't count, okay?
True.
So they're just standing there watching this guy dig.
No, he's not digging. He's refilling.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Sorry.
He's reverse digging.
He's reverse digging.
He's dugging.
Okay. And we can't see what's in there from here, obviously, because we're far away.
Correct.
Can I try to be stealthy and like go around and get a look?
At what's in the hole?
Like from a different angle, like if I go if I follow the corn. So I
You're-
stay in the corn, but I go around the circle.
You're gonna have to get like up to the hole to see what's down there.
Okay. I don't think I can do that. Well, what's the faces? Do they all look very stoic or do they seem happy? Or
Well, they definitely don't seem happy. At worst, they seem disinterested. And at best, they seem tired.
do they seem bloodied at all?
No.
I just kind of want to throw my dagger, but I shouldn't. Guys, now we're creepy and we're just staring at them.
Honestly, I'm kind of like at a loss of what to do here. Like they're digging a hole.
They're reverse digging a hole, Morgan.
Yeah, okay, dugging a hole. Sorry, yes, dugging a hole. Yeah. Anybody got any ideas?
I'm about to do something reckless if we don't come up with something.
Well, if you're going to do reckless, you see some stalks of corn move on their own in front of me, as the unseen servant will basically move into the center, in between all guards. It's just standing there, but making a bit of noise because it still has some heft. And I'm just seeing how attentive these guards are, and the dogs.
As it moves into the clearing, you see the dog's ears begin to perk up, and they look around like they definitely hear something. Their handlers, their cops, they kind of watch the dog and they look around in the direction where the dogs begin to look, but they don't see anything.
So
I'm looking up Unseen Servant right now because I would like to know more.
So I have down that I can speak with small beasts. What would that entail?
These dogs would not be considered small beasts.
Okay.
That would be like a squirrel, a chipmunk, a raccoon.
Okay.
Fairy tale princess animals.
Okay. But a deer is like dog size.
A deer is not a small beast.
But that would be. Okay, I'm just gonna nitpick with you, but okay.
How far is that unseen servant going into the clearing there, Corvin?
It's going to be going basically. It's going up to the dogs. Basically, I'm going to go next to the dude. I can't see through the unseen servant or anything like that. I'm just basically having the unseen servant walk through the center of the circle and just seeing how they act.
Okay.
With some noises and stuff like that around them.
As he walks by the gentleman with the shovel, you see a shovel immediately come up and stop hard, and there's like a thud, and then a poof of dirt as the unseen servant falls into the dirt. And the man with the shovel turns around, looking in your direction around the crucifix. It's all right. You can come on out.
Woo-hoo.
No, that's okay. I'm not going to be falling for that one. You guys come on out. I'd have thought you moved on down the road, got back to your business. But it's okay if you wanted to come get a look-see. We ain't
Corvus-
gonna hurt you. You see
Corvus is gonna
hands
say-
being moved to revolvers at the waists of the cops. And then the man with the shovel puts out an arm as if to like motion for them to stand down. The dogs begin barking and growling in your direction.
We could have just gone home. Da-da-da-da.
Right? Step out. Sure.
Yeah, it's good to finally get a good look at you.
It's weird.
You know, I got kind of a chill up my spine earlier this evening when you guys first arrived. I gotta say, you're not quite what I expected. Of course, I wasn't expecting nobody to come in from outside anyway. I suppose you're here for a reason? You got questions? Maybe you just wanted to get a good old look at the harvest?
Well, I mean, if you are willing to answer, I mean, we did come here for a reason. And, I mean, if all you do have to do is sacrifice one person a year to sustain yourself, that seems pretty efficient. Is that true?
That's about what's going on, yeah. Yeah, but it's not just about me sustaining myself. It's about sustaining the town for everybody else's selves as well. You see, if one of these townsfolk doesn't volunteer, and if the other townsfolk don't allow that person to volunteer, well, it's just anarchy, death, sickness, and well, I've seen it happen a couple times, but don't much want to see it again. You
So-
put that together in less than one night, I gotta say, you're right clever for a vamp.
I don't think I'll take offense to that. But we've had experience, and the experiences we've had, I'm gonna say you are definitely one of the better ones.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take what I can get.
Wait, he's a better what?
He's a demon lord, or
Oh!
is that what they're called? I forget what they're called exactly, but that's what I'm calling them.
Dark Lord.
Dark Lord.
Voldemort.
So, what's the deal with the candy, though?
That's just part of the holiday.
Right.
See, where I come from, this holiday's a bit more fun. Kids dress up, go door to door. They ask for a trick or maybe a treat. Most of the time, they get a treat. And that's always the best, right? Free treats when you're a kid. But you see, I got lost and I found myself here. And, well, unfortunately, treats just don't cut it this time of year. It's got to be one big trick.
Well, I mean, we were just coming here to investigate. There's spikes of activity, I guess you could say, every year around this time. And we were curious why. And, I don't think it's really that big of a deal. One death, I mean, we do work for a Dark Lord as well. I mean, beggars can't be choosers. We all have to work for somebody, of course. And I mean, you guys get volunteers. We are more of we work on contingency, so uh, he sacrifices us indirectly.
See, you're a man who knows how this whole thing works, and I appreciate that. Now, the question for me is, are these just honeyed words that you're spilling out your mouth, or is this real? Like, are you going to be a problem, or can I let you go off on your own?
I mean, I don't believe we should be a problem. We came here to investigate what the spike was. We haven't got any word that we are supposed to destroy your domain or anything like that, so I don't see why we have to be at war or anything like that. Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know. My Dark Lord is I'm new with him. I'm a new recruit, so I don't know his MO as much.
Wait, he's a Dark Lord?
You didn't realize? Yes, he did say that he was.
He actually did say he was.
I'm very sure he did. Man, I gotta pay better attention.
You need to stop looking at Alan.
Alan's so handsome and quiet.
Alan is never mind. We'll get into that later. I know you like him.
Uh-oh.
Alan's dating Arthur.
I knew it. He's gonna break my heart.
We've said it. It's not a secret.
I gotta pay better attention.
Yeah.
I knew he was too ripped.
Well, all right. All right, I'll let you get on back to your Dark Lord. But before you get into any ideas about war or destroying this domain, only one thing destroys this domain. And it's not the likes of you. It's if the harvest ever fails. And under my watch, under my harvest, it never fails. Someone always gets that sawtooth. Now, I notice you taking this little gal here. I'm going to let you. If that's what she wants, I'm going to let you. But only because I know what waits for her back home. And also because it breaks my heart to deliver the news she ain't got a brother waiting for her back home.
Oh no, you did kill Kenny.
So is he in the hole?
Look, he wasn't here. He might have lived, but he wasn't here. So now he's dead. So, you're going to let us do what we need to do here. And if you feel so compelled, I even invite you to join us next harvest. If you'd like, maybe you'll get to see your friend Richie again.
I'm gonna be honest. This place that has these. Sorry, I'm just copying your southern accent very poorly. I don't need to. I forgot what I sound like. This place that has the trucks. Not a fan. I don't like those truck things. I don't know if I want to come back.
You don't like them trucks? Yeah, I tell you what, I always was more of a Corvette man, but these trucks, they do the job when they need to.
My mind is going and thinking why he's comparing a truck to a boat. I'm thinking of a Corvette boat. It's like I'm not seeing the comparison in my head.
Well, all right. You be off.
All right. Yes, it was nice talking to you. And Corvin will just kind of he'll walk like into the not middle of the circle, but like he'll kind of like loop in and then like north again, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh yeah. Oh, and before you go, before you just, wander off one more time tonight, if we see you again before next harvest, we'll kill you.
Wait, I thought you just invited us back.
Next time.
Yeah. He just said if we see you again before next harvest.
But what about that Christmas thing, you guys? That sounded so fun.
Well, it seems like we were just uninvited. And Corvin kind of like pulls on more into the
I wanted the free
cornfields.
stuff.
And yeah, we head out.
Yeah. You head north again on the Blacktop Road. And as you think of safety, you think of the domain with Van Richten, you think of Corvin, you think of those numbers. Lonnie, you think about ponies, maybe? I don't know. And the air around you becomes thick with mist. The stalks of corn around you begin to disappear. The asphalt below your feet slowly turns to a dried, solid dirt. And as you walk even more, the safety domain of Van Richten's home begins to materialize around you. As you look down, Lonnie is no longer a cute little 10-year-old. Instead, she's a gnome. Her arms have lengthened just a little bit. She's still, and her legs have become kind of stubby. And she's a gnome woman.
Woman or girl?
I don't know. What was your age, Lonnie, when you made your character?
Did we do that, Lauren? I don't think we did.
No, it's up to you, kid.
You get to choose whatever you want to be.
Yeah. Do you want to be a 10-year-old gnome, or do you want to be a grown-up gnome?
I'll
Like
be
this-
a grown-up gnome because I
She's,
feel like
she's a
10
gnome woman now.
I feel like a 10-year-old gnome would be smaller than a typical 10-year-old.
Much smaller.
So
It's
I'm
not
just
like
gonna-
we've ever done that before.
I'll be an adult.
She's an adult gnome woman.
I like dab my face though. They grow up so fast.
I'm kind of a little bit disappointed. I was expecting when we left at least one. Y'all come back now, you hear?
You kind of got one. You got an invite to the next harvest if
Y'all come back,
if you're
but not
so
too soon.
inclined.
But it's not the same. We did get the invite though.
Kinda.
With
Maybe you'll get one
conditions.
next time.
Look over at Lonnie and is like, whoa. You skipped the awkward teenager phase and went straight to the awkward gnome phase.
Isn't that nice? I appreciate it.
So now, what do we see now that you're actually your character and not a 10-year-old? What does Lonnie look like? She's a female gnome, but like, what's your class? You're a druid, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a chaotic good.
By the way, guys, you guys are totally fine to steamroll me. I am playing an evil character, as you guys can probably tell. If you guys want to kill the bad guys, just stop Corvin.
I haven't had that inclination yet.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't think you were that evil.
I didn't either.
I thought you were more Machiavellian, kind of just very pragmatic. Because low key, I'm listening. I'm like, well, they are evil, but he does have a point. Yeah.
Yeah, one sacrifice a year isn't that bad, right? Like, especially after the last domain you guys were in. Like, I
That's
think
what
maybe
I was
you're okay.
thinking. I was like,
So,
there's
yeah.
lots of bodies in a lake. This is a person. I'm chaotic neutral. The math works out. Let's go.
And the
Yeah.
Southern Charm just
Natural.
wins you over.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you guys are back at the mansion.
You're about to meet some people, Lonnie. They're pretty cool. You can't have Alan because after Arthur, he's not.
Oh, I wonder if they made it back. We've only been gone for a short period of time. They were off exploring.
That's true.
So we go back. I'm like, you know what? I could definitely eat. I'm definitely hungry again.
Are you having a hankering for some corn?
Ooh, corn sounds delicious. Do you think they got corn here?
I have none of them.
You've seen it. They've got corn here.
I have not been that observant while we've been here.
Oh, actually, you brought back corn.
Oh yeah, you did grab some corn.
We
You
did. Yeah, that's
You
right,
grabbed
I
some
did.
corn. That way you could farm it. So
Yes.
yeah, you do have corn.
Did our clothes turn back to what they were before?
Yep.
Cool beans. I pull out my
Sure did.
daggers. Okay, good.
I
Like
pull out
comfort
my
daggers.
great sword and just kind of like with relief, just kind of put it back. So yeah, we go. I'm going to assume we enter the manor.
In
Yeah,
all sorts of
alright.
manners.
You go into the manor. Van Richten is in his study, working furiously at his desk.
Van, we're back.
Whoa. That was so fast. Tell me, everybody sit down. Everybody sit down. Hello, you're new.
Oh, yes.
And what's your name?
I'm Lonnie, and
And
I
she's
was
not
10 just a few minutes ago.
10. Right?
Okay, well, interesting. Tell me all about it.
They abducted me.
Lonnie, we went over this.
Oh, they rescued me.
There we go. You're welcome.
Oh, yes, vocabulary in these instances can be very crucial. Well, what happened in this domain? Did you find the Dark Lord? Did you destroy the domain? Or will a sequel be involved?
That's what I would say, probably.
We didn't have the
Yeah.
heart to kill it.
Um,
I didn't know that was on the assignment.
yes, I thought it was a reconnaissance mission. I didn't realize our goal was to destroy the domain. Is that what we're there to do?
Sometimes a reconnaissance mission turns into a mission of action and death.
That was
It didn't this time. I'm glad to see you're all well.
Yes. It ended up pretty okay. It was a bit of a interesting situation, but it seems the Dark Lord there only has to sacrifice one person per year. And I guess it involves the whole town, and because of that, I guess makes it so it's a big deal around that place. And it's probably why we're seeing the spikes. Everyone gets in a big fervor as they go to do this festival, and then they hunt a single individual, and the person that wins is the next person that's hunted. Seems to be how it works.
And tell me, are they hunting an individual drawn at random, or are they hunting a designated individual that they know about prior?
I believe it might be the winner from the last harvest. Correct me if I'm wrong, Corvin. You're the smart one. You
That
get
sounds
the win-
correct.
Yeah,
But-
whoever wins the last harvest is the designated huntee.
But
Oh, interesting.
I don't think they know that. It wasn't very clear. It seems that the local guards there make it so that's kind of hush-hush.
Which is really dumb because we were there for what, like a few hours and we figured it out and they've lived there their whole lives and they haven't put it together. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
He's writing down in his notebook frantically. Good information. Good. Yes. Well, you never know. There could be a glamour over the town. A glamour what hides the truth from them. Or maybe everybody there is just stupid. Tell me, Missy. Is everybody in your town just a little stupid?
You could say that.
I could, but would you?
Absolutely. The graduation rates aren't very high.
Ah.
Common is not one of their senses.
But it is their language. Just kidding. It's not. I don't know what it is.
What is a graduation rate?
Never mind. Human stuff.
I'm a human. And
You're a gnome.
you look to be not human. So
Well, I guess I wouldn't be one now. But
okay. Well, all right. Okay. Well, it's good to have you all back. I'm glad I have some information on this domain. I'll have many more questions as I finalize my report, but I'll come to you all with those in time. In the meantime, you must be exhausted and maybe hungry. Please rest, relax. And I'll speak with you more on the morrow.
Long rest. Get back my health points.
Not only are you guys going to get a long rest, you guys are going to level up.
Whee!
That's right. It's the
Level
good stuff
4.
now. Level 3, don't get angsty. Get them ants out your pants.
I don't have any ants in my pants. They're ridiculous.
Level 3.
Now's where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins. That's right, Anakin. So we got started pretty late because I didn't see the message from Russell telling us that he wouldn't be here, and it's almost time to end, which is so it was a very short session tonight. I'd like to thank Griff for being here yet again in the chat. I can never participate or read, but I always love seeing Griff keep the chat alive. So thank you, Griff. And we're going to end it there for tonight. We will see you guys next week for more adventures within the mists. So please join us next time for another exciting episode of Why is the DM Sister Still Here?
We love her, that's why.
hey,
Anyway, have a great night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.